Has time run out here?
Well, time is running out. That's because the deadline is coming to pay the remaining installments to the ECB as well as the IMF. We know, of course, they missed that IMF payment last week of $1.7 billion. And the banking system on the verge of collapse in Greece. The ECB, which is providing emergency support, has not necessarily relaxed the terms. In fact, they've actually made it more stringent, the collateral requirements, for example. And let's not forget Angela Merkel. Angela Merkel and Francois Hollande, the two key creditors, they are taking a hardline approach now to Greece. Angela Merkel telling Alexis Tsipras time is running out, and she said we've made more than generous offers so far in terms of the debt deal. So it's going to be very interesting to see later today as that Euro Summit, Leaders Summit gets underway in Brussels, yet another one, an emergency one, whether they can come to some sort of an agreement. It's unclear. Now, the Greeks, of course, want debt relief. They continue to have key demands. However, they've also shown an olive branch. The finance minister...
He resigned.
He resigned yesterday. That was a big surprise. And that is largely seen as a nod to perhaps a more conciliatory tone to Europe. But let's listen into what some of the European officials are saying. Here's the spokesman for the German parliament speaking in quite stark terms. Listen.
A debt cut for Greece is not a topic for us right now and was not on the agenda of the negotiations, which went on until June 30th. I don't see any reason to go into this discussion again, especially as the Greek government hasn't said anything yet.
So a hard line, perhaps the best way to describe it, and I should correct myself, that was Martin Jaeger, finance ministry spokesman from Germany.
Okay, I mean, financial markets seem to be taking the Greek turmoil in stride. We're seeing some recovery this morning here in Asia. But if you take a look at the banking system in Greece, it is near collapse. Is ECB going to do anything about it?
Yeah, this is really a crisis on many levels, and it will determine the way forward, of course, for the Greek financial system. We know that capital controls continue. That will be a discussion today, later today in Brussels, the lifting, perhaps, of those capital controls. And ordinary Greeks, let's remember, are still confined to, what, 66 US dollars a day, or 66 euros. This is a key challenge, and the fact that the ECB has now not relaxed, actually made more stringent these collateral requirements, even if the Greeks want to get additional loans, they may not be able to post enough collateral or the right type of collateral to get the loan. So it's an ominous tone from the ECB, seen as a nod to hardliners on the ECB governing council.
You're not going to get the money unless you have the collateral, and everybody knows there is no collateral right now.
It's a tough situation.